up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason and Elgin.
Yo, toys, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
Cut your fried steak.
Oh, yeah. All right. And also toy collecting.
Oh, yeah.
We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. Oh, Tiffany just had some country fried steak the other day, and it's
so good.
So jealous of her choice.
If it's on the menu, and like if I'm out, I'll get it. I'll always get it to try it to see how good it is.
Oh,
but if you can cut it with a fork and ask for extra gravy, white gravy,
always.
Oh, so good.
If this is your first time listening to or watching us live on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in. If you hear our stomachs growl, that's just because of Eldon's fault every time. But you're also going to learn soon enough we are not toy experts. Oh, no. We're just toy enthusiasts, so we're not going to get all the details right.
That's right. And before we jump into today's episode, we've got something exciting to tell you about. That's our Patreon and YouTube community, The Core. When you enlist in The Core, that's the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists, you unlock a treasure trove of exclusive perks made just for hardcore collectors like you. You get bonus episodes, shout-outs, early access, plus an exclusive chat with us and the other Core members. So don't wait. Enlist in the Core today. Just go to enlistinthecore.com to help support the show.
It's election eve, and we're hitting the campaign trail, toy style. Elgin and I are casting our votes for the best politician and royalty-themed figures in our collections. From kings and queens to presidents and power players, it's a full-on plastic parade of authority. Join in the live chat, make your picks, and help decide who truly rules the toy shelf in this pre-election special.
Exactly.
That's right. Today's November 3rd. Tomorrow's the big game. It's,
Yeah.
So having said all that, I really want to not talk politics on the show. Please
This
keep
is toy.
that out
This
of
is
the
toy
chat.
politics. It's completely different.
Yes, come on now. Come on.
Than the other thing.
We got Tiff here from the Machine Shed. Oh, that's right. That's where we got the country fried steak. That's a good restaurant up in the Quad Cities.
There's the one that I love is down in Kirksville, Missouri. Colton's Steakhouse.
Okay.
Kirksville, Missouri. It is so good. So good. Every time I go down there.
Well, thanks, channel member Tiff. Hey, we got Beam Bleem here too. Channel member Beam Bleem. Hello, Jason and Elgin.
Hello,
Beam Bleem.
Beam Bleem.
Beam Bleem.
It's fun to say.
It is fun. Oh, try not to think about food. Okay, moving on.
I didn't eat dinner before I started. I was out walking Charlie and we walked about, I think maybe
dreaming of that gravy.
2 miles or so. I know. I could just literally just drink it. Like sometimes I'll just bring it out in a cup and I was like, should I just do a shot of this gravy?
Do it. Well, later in the show, Elgin's going to take us on a tour of a toy store, not a restaurant, a toy store.
Single tier.
And you can also follow us on all the social media platforms, including Patreon. And those links can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. That's where the cool stuff is. But don't forget, while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They have an armory where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also have a monthly contest that we're deliberating.
We got to sift through all the submissions.
Narrowing it down has been tough. It's a
tough job, but we have to do it.
Well, Elgin, why don't you tell them about this crazy contest of ours?
That's right. Every month we post something to our social media pages, a picture usually, and we want you guys and gals to comment on the best kind of a caption.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, it's super easy. But you just have to go out there, write something, and then at the end of the month, we tally up all the votes. Wink. And then we elect a winner
Nice tie-in.
to give a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. And then you can go out and spend it on decals, stickers, which are totally different than decals,
Right.
and weapons and ramas and all that good stuff. So be sure to check it out every month for a $5 coupon, chance to win a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com.
All right, it's that time. Let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't wait to see what you got this week, buddy. Show us.
I will. Jeez.
Okay.
Calm down. So this week I'm showing off. I finally opened the last one so I could show off all of these at once. And that's the new Thundercats. Not really, so it's the master. I'm gonna have a lot of. I'll try to keep this not ranting. So it's the Masterverse.
Rant over here.
Yeah, the Masters of the Universe times Thundercats. I don't even want to call it a crossover. It's more of a collab, mainly because when I was looking at these, they're not really like the Turtles of Grayskull. So the Turtles of Grayskull had their own name. Like they had their own combined name. This is just Motu times. It's like a multiplication problem.
Mashup
equals fun ?
Yes.
So more of a mashup than a crossover. I feel like, at least for the first two figures. And the first one I'm talking about is Lion-O, of course, the leader of the Thundercats, and he looks great. And I've taken off all of the Motu stuff. Not that I hate Motu, because I obviously love Motu here.
Oh, that's right.
Down in the Cave of Wonders. But for the price of these figures, I wanted basically just a Thundercat. And I saw somebody else on Instagram like, hey, you can take all this stuff off. I'm like, well, now I have to get them because I never had a Thundercat figure as a kid. I watched the show, loved the show, but just never had one. I have like a couple of bad guys. I have Monkey and Jackalman. But I never had the figures, and I feel this is the best way to get in to having an articulated Lion-O that looks pretty dang good when you take off all that stuff and just keep him with his Thundercat gear. So there's a lot of stuff I had to swap out because he comes with like he's Motu-fied, I guess. He comes with like ankle pieces that you can pop off. So he has like the furry boots, like a Motu character. He has the kind of the harness, Motu like harness. He even has like the little underwear, furry underwear that you can take off. It even comes with a little armband, like He-Man, and a different haircut. Because if you take off his hair, that's some nightmare fuel right there. He's like Lex Luthor here. So, but he comes with this other head stuff there, and then you get that as opposed to the other hair. But the other one is like his, Thundercat hair flowing in the wind. I dropped his gauntlet because the gauntlet's not great. It just sticks there, but you have to take off his hand to put it on his. It's like a hand piece. It's basically this little gauntlet thing, but it has a peg, but it's supposed to just kind of hook to his belt. which it should be like this because that's how it was in the cartoon, but it's not. Which is kind of annoying. You have to like put it slanted.
Well, at least he's got it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
But basically, that's just another hand sculpt that you can like put on. But it's always a fist, which is also kind of a bummer. I did bring out this other sword. That guy has a 3D printed sword, which I might swap out just because it looks cooler and it's sharper,
Oh,
stabbier.
that's cool though.
But yeah, so you can get I'll basically a Lion-O figure for $21 or something like that. Then, of course, in the same wave, you get Chitara, which looks great as a Thundercat figure as well. And she also has a hairdo that can pop off, like Star Trek the motion picture.
Hmm.
Her bow staff also comes like for her hand. So you can, because in the cartoon, like this piece extended out to this larger bow staff, which is kind of a cool add-on. She can keep it on her wrist like that, and then you could swap it out or something. for
Yeah,
that.
that's cool. Before and after.
Exactly. But yeah, the classic yellow Chitara looks great as
Looks
Thundercat
good.
figure. Of course, she also comes with a bunch of like different clothes, which are it's kind of a soft plastic and this kind of purple and blues as well. So you just have to like stretch it around her body. You can't really do it any other way because there's no like pieces to like pop it off. Oh yeah, also Lion-O has this shoulder piece,
That's
which
cool.
looks like
Oh,
Eternia back
Eternia.
there.
The cat related
Cat,
He-Man thing.
exactly. And then she also has the ankle pieces that swap out for furry.
You probably got an extra Tila laying around. You could put all that on.
Well,
Tila?
I don't. I think I'd have to heat up stuff to get
Uh,
the stuff off their feet because these, like the feet come off easily. They're not really on the other ones, but and then she has a different hair sculpt as well. Her Motu, like
Triclopsian.
yeah, it's the eye of Thundera? Question mark. And sight beyond sight. And then of course we have
Oh, you got him.
what I feel like is the true crossover figure.
The actual
is Battle Catman, which so the whole lore with this is that they're not really on Eternia, they're on Third Eternia, which is like parallel universe, like third
multiverse
Earth.
stuff.
Yeah, multiverse of madness. And these don't really stick on. This is one thing I don't like either. So he has these little claws. And then he has these other gauntlets, but they're like, yeah, just stick it on his wrist. And they kind of don't want to because of that plastic. So if you took that off, they would. This one kind of does, only barely. But yeah, a kind of a version of Terror Claws, these kind of red claws. But just the idea of that, like you can pop off his helmet, his red helmet there.
A man-shaped.
Yeah, man-shaped, and that's the thing. It's like, oh, he was transported to Third Eternia, and like, but they say on his art packaging that like he's like the strongest man in the universe, like He-Man, like he's basically a He-Man character. But it's like, well, but you already made a He-Man in this as well.
Yeah.
So shouldn't He-Man? My thing is, shouldn't all the Motu characters be cats? Is basically what I want. What I would have wanted for a crossover.
Or he is a Thundercat.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like
because
the Thundercats see him and like, oh, another Thundercat. They think he's a Thundercat.
Exactly.
And it's
the
like
strongest of all.
He should be He-Man. This Battle Catman should be He-Man in the lore. And like everyone else, they shouldn't even have a He-Man, which I know would probably be like marketing suicide for a company to like not hey, let's make Transformers but not Optimus Prime this time.
Exactly.
We'll just not do that. And like, okay.
I don't think we can.
But I just think making He-Man, like make him a cat of some sort and make all the all the Mochi characters cats. Keep all the Thundercats because they're like, unless you're gonna make them human, more human, I guess. But they're already anthropomorphic anyway. So it's I don't know. I still want to get Tigra and Panthro. And then I know they're making a Panther, which is just going to be a repaint of this guy.
Seen that? I finally saw it. Looks cool.
Which I think part of me is like mad, but then I think about it, I'm like, because it's a repaint. But then I'm like, well, the vintage figure did the exact same thing. They just flocked.
Yeah, come on.
So it's like, part of me is mad, but part of me is like, why are you mad?
Right.
Why are you mad, bro? It's like they've done it for like years. like that's kind of their MO, is like just repainting stuff. But this, like I said, when I first saw this line, this was the only figure that was really exciting me. And then when I saw that you could take all that stuff off and have Thundercat figures, I'm like, okay, now at least I want to get the Thundercats. What I would love to see, whether they do it or not, they've already re-released another Panther and another Lion-O, like in Wave 3. Like they've already re-released Wave 1 figures in different colors, like different armor colors. It's
that you're gonna take off anyway. Okay.
Exactly. So I'm like, easy pass for that. I wish they would do like a 2-pack of Wily Kit and Wily Cat. Just do those two.
More
and
characters.
Then a Snarf Orko 2-pack or something like, I don't know. Gwildor, Snarf 2-pack, and then be done. Just be like,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm done. But yeah, so I just had those 3 figures. And my rant about how that's not really a crossover, and the last video I did, that's coming out Thursday with Battle Catman, so you get kind of sneak preview here. I felt like it's like a 15-minute video of just me like ranting about taking forever to even show the figure, and I'm just complaining about.
Oh, it's like an unbox with me with Jason. Eventually you get to the toy.
Yeah, after I get done ranting about like how much I hate the toy that I'm talking about, that I'm opening, and then I'm like, hey, I love this toy. So yeah. So look forward to that on Thursday. But if you're already a member, you probably already have. Well, I haven't uploaded it yet, I guess. When I do, you'll have access to it.
All right. Well, before I go on, we got Mike Ward in the chat, core member himself. Yo Toys. What's up, guys? All right, I got a bunch of stuff. It's Age of the Primes. I got another Prime here. Finally, he's so big. It's called Micronus Prime. He's the little fella, but he's pretty awesome. He transforms into kind of a mini con shaped thing, but he comes with this big body armor here that the chest opens up, and he transforms and fits inside of it.
That's cool.
This mech suit also turns into a one-wheeled motorcycle that this guy can ride.
Unicycle?
Nope. Motorcycle that's one-wheeled.
Yeah, unicycle.
Nope. Motor. There's a moat. Anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Micronus.
Means one.
And then I got another Prime over there. Yep. This guy's one of the bigger ones I got. Onyx Prime. He's this big 6-legged, triple changing like centaur. He's got hooves. He's got hands. This thing his tail turns into a bow and arrow. It's really awesome. And then when he's in kind of centaur mode, it's kind of this bird eagle type top half. So it's not really a centaur. I don't know what the right word is.
Griffin?
Well, it's got 4 horse body legs. And then anyway,
it would be a lion and eagle's wing.
Oh, right. But he's amazing. He looks so good in person. Just the colors turned out awesome. He's gigantic.
What line is this from?
This is Age of the Primes. This is another one of the new Primes. He's Onyx Prime. So knocking off them Primes. Probably still got 4 or 5 more still to go.
Oh, jeez.
I had a 2-pack of dinosaurs show up the other day. We got G2 Snarl and Slag.
Nice.
Got these big giant dinosaurs, and they turned out amazing in their G2 colors.
Definitely.
Very cool, very large and gigantic.
Well, I mean, they're dinosaurs, so
I know. They're
They
so
gotta be
cool. And the gold looks amazing in person too.
Yeah.
And turned out awesome. And then stuff behind you, lovely assistant. Okay. We got you saw Compendium 1 the other day, but finally Compendium 2 came in.
Oh.
That's right. This contains the Marvel 1984 Transformers comics 47 through 80, completing the series. And then it also contains Transformers the movie 1, 2, and 3, and then the Transformers Generation 2, 1 through 12. So really does have everything. These two compendiums, they're freaking gigantic. And when I learn to read, they're going to be amazing. So that's why I know. But yeah, just beautiful.
That's
1984. Awesome. This is, I basically had 1 through 40 in the original comics. So this is 100% all new stuff for me. So super stoked to have
Just
it.
some light reading on the toilet.
Some light reading. Oh my Lord. Then we were in Ross this weekend. We took a quick little trip up. It was Toys R Us opened up in our Jordan Creek Mall up in Des Moines.
Awesome.
And so I felt like, well, I gotta go. You know, it's we got Toys R Us back, and it's in the mall, and it is big.
Okay.
It takes up, if you're like at one end of the food court, you look to the other side, it's 2 or 3 stores wide. Like it, you see it from the food court, so it's way up at the front of the mall there.
Okay.
So it's pretty gigantic, but there are things, you know. It was the first day. I'll give them a little grace. It felt like 90% of stuff wasn't priced.
Ooh.
None of the shelves had prices on it on the shelf. The boxes just had a, you know, kind of a price on it. Gotcha. I need everyone to just pay attention. For just hear me say this sentence. I need you to hear this. I need to say it. I know toys are for kids. Okay? I know you know it. I know we all know this. Toys are for kids. Okay. But like, again, I felt like 75% of the store was calendars, plushies, educational. You know, there's like a subset of toy store that's the educational kind of stuff, which is great and fine. And I love those. Nothing for me at those. But that's what half of the store was, all that stuff. And I'm just like, dang. There was, I sent a picture in the chat anyway. The Transformer section was a 4-foot section. Just one of your 4-foot sections of shelves, top to bottom. Turtles was next to it, just a 4-foot section. That was it. There wasn't G.I. Joe. There wasn't Motu. Wow. You know, like there wasn't a lot of modern-y collectible-y stuff. There was a little bit of pops and stuff, but oh yeah. Tiffany says it's rumored that it's partly the company that does the Go calendars.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either, but that Go thing was there in the store. And then that's not even the bad part. All of that stuff. And then it was the price. I was like, I have reference for Transformers. The deluxe Transformers are $25. And the Voyagers, the bigger ones, are $35. Well, in this store, the deluxes were $35 and the Voyagers were $45, $47. Gross. And I'm like, what are we doing? You slid the whole scale of what's happening here. That's $10 over. It was like, no, I know better. I wanted to buy stuff. I wanted, I wanted that, but yeah, it was a bummer. Anyway, so I didn't buy anything from there. And then we went to Ross and I found some cool things. This was a toy I didn't even know existed. Earth Spark, which has been a cartoon toy line that's been a little while, a couple of years. But there was a Prowl in a deluxe prowl here that I didn't know they made a prowl in this. So really cool to have him in his sweet fast car. Really neat. And again, only $12. I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah. Bad.
And then lastly, okay, I'll tell that. And then been collecting a bunch of these guys. I got a big pile. When I do unbox them, I might just do them all at once because there's so many. Cyber World, which is the new cartoon. We got Dinobot Snarl again, little Stegosaurus guy. They're pretty neat. They're all little tiny fellas. You can kind of see I've showed off some of those. And then lastly, I finally, to tie it back into Elgin, I found something at Ross.
Hey, there he is.
There he is. $15.
Too bad. That's half price.
Yeah, half price. So I got Skelraw. So now I have to go get some of the others, but Skeletor, yeah, buddy. Oh, wait, is it Mumra? I don't know. It's both. All this art. Anyway, super happy to find them in the wild for the price. I know there's like 20 of these at our Walmart. It's just a matter of time.
Just waiting.
Matter of time. Well, all right. Have you voted yet?
I mean, I'll vote tomorrow.
Oh, some people do it early. I thought about doing it early.
I usually go to the polling station.
Your guy. Yeah, I kind of like going just to on the day so I can see what number I am. Just see how many people.
Oh, I don't really think about that, voted. I guess.
Anyway, but we're not talking politics. Hey, we're talking about political. Yeah, the big day's tomorrow. So what a fun, ridiculous topic that I didn't think we'd have any toys to show about. But guess what?
Apparently, I have a lot of.
We apparently do. I'm going to let you go first since you have more than me.
Well, this one's kind of stretched first, but any chance to show this guy is always a good day. That's right, Morgan Freeman.
Oh my God! Anytime.
That's right. He played a president in the movie Deep Impact. That's
nice.
Right. And he played a president in like Olympus Has Fallen later on.
Yep.
When he eventually became, he was like a senator and then became VP and then But yeah, Morgan Freeman, president. I think it's like Tom something Davis or something like that. I don't remember what it is. But gosh. Deep Impact, classic disaster movie with Morgan Freeman as the president.
We should have some contest that's like count how many Morgan Freeman shows up this year.
How many? Hey,
we don't know, but yeah,
I've at least shown him 3 or 4 times now.
I know, it's so good. Well, there's a bit of politics that happens in Transformers with their war and stuff. I learned of a couple as I was researching today. I thought I had a good list, and I found another one that I didn't even know. But we got Magnificus. He looks like Perceptor. Oh no, he's not. He's a clone, an evil clone of Perceptor. I'm just gonna read what I got here. It says, he's a clone created by the Decepticons. Though he retains the same level of intelligence, he holds no interest in making scientific breakthroughs for the Decepticon cause. Rather, the ways of politics caught Magnificus's fancy, and after proving very adept in such duties, he was assigned to keep species enslaved by the Decepticons under control. Ooh. Bad guy.
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Well, another from the DC Primal Age. Of course, I was like, I was looking on the shelf. I didn't even think about it until I went downstairs. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy's also a king. That's right, King Shark from the DC Primal Age, still in its bubble, of course. Kept all these in the bubble, but there he is, King Shark.
Few of your mint on card series.
Yeah, it's really the only series that I've kept on card. There's some random other on card stuff, but this whole line I've kept on card. Yeah, King Shark, 5.5 action figure. Funko put these out back in 20 something.
Good year.
Yeah, 20 something year. I thought it says on the back here. Apparently, I'm not seeing it. Anyway, Funko with like, I want to say they're almost like Super 7, but they're not. They're the Funko brand. They put them out. So
Cool. This next one I also just learned today was into politics. There was some there's two from this comic book editions line. This one is, how would you pronounce Xaaron? Xaaron. Zarin?
Zarin, probably, yeah.
Zarin. We got Zarin here.
Zaron.
Zaron.
You done messed up, Zaron.
I got to read a little about him too. He's the leader of the Autobot Underground Resistance Movement and was the chairman of the Council of Autobot Elders. I'm just looking at it again. This I don't know if the camera gets it, but this bronze on these feet, little bronze hints are freaking shiny and cool. Anyway, little cell shading. Zaron.
I found another on card thing here from the Masters of the Universe Minis collection. These 2-packs that you can they're for adult. It's adult collector, not for kids. Sorry, kids. But you can combine it, the pieces. There's 6 of these 2-packs that you can combine to make a Castle Grayskull, mini Castle Grayskull. Still haven't opened these up either. These come from 2014 from MaddyCollector.com. And I have King He-Man as one of the other
well, looky there.
figures in there. The other one's Clawful. We don't care about that. We care about the King He-Man with taking over for King Randor, and he becomes the king. Probably
when he retired and went off and started a farm.
Exactly. King He-Man. He's got a little scar by his eye too.
Yeah, that's cool.
It basically looks like King Randor, but with a bearded He-Man. Basically.
Well, I got a king myself here. He's from the comic book editions. You know him, you love him. King Grimlock. I have a few different King Grimlocks, and his, got his crown and stuff. The masterpiece comes with a crown, I believe. Right. But yeah, he's got that cool cell shading. He's got the cool comic book color scheme, which is just bizarre and weird and cool. Yeah. But anyway, King Grimlock.
Of course, I had to pick this guy because he's the king of the monsters. That's right.
Oh Jesus!
It's Godzilla.
Oh, I should have known.
That might not qualify, but he is the king of the monsters.
Now I feel bad for not grabbing a Godzilla toy. Great sense of humor. People don't know that about him.
Yeah, this is how big this Godzilla is.
Oh, that's right. It is. It's Godzilla Day. Thanks, Tiff.
Oh yeah.
Happy Godzilla Day.
This is like I got for like $1 or whatever it was. It was like super cheap. One of these blind bag things.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. These I have 5 judges here. That's politics.
Yeah, they're
I have this you know them from the movie, the Quintesson judges.
Yeah. They determine your fate.
Yes, they do. The pit of judgment. This is a neat little thing. It's got a little light up doodad, and when it works, it lights this up too. And
that's cool. Little translucent stand.
Yep. The button on top, my battery must be dead. It's just got these wiry little floaty things, but it looks like he's just
for sure.
Yeah, 5 bad dudes.
Does he say silence?
I don't have the movie memorized.
Maybe that's just a Futurama thing. Silence. Who else we got? Of course, we got King Grayskull. We grabbed the one that came with the Eternia playset. that you could get with that. They also had this in Masterverse as well. But basically, it looks the exact same as the Masterverse one, except taller. But this is the 5.5-inch one. King Grayskull that came with the Eternity playset, featured in Masterverse Revelation. Shows up there. Voiced by
Morgan Freeman.
The insurance. I wish.
Oh.
The insurance guy.
Oh, yeah.
Not David Keith.
Nope. Or
The
Keith
other,
David.
the guy who played in Major League.
Yep. Joe
That
Boop.
guy. Yeah. That guy. So yeah, King Grayskull that you could get only with the Eternia playset if you bought it. Or eBay, I guess, for lots of money.
Cool. Well, this is the kind of the first one I thought of, just because he was in the comics. I didn't have any idea. The character, we all know Ratbat, but in the comics, Ratbat became a senator and was released.
Senator
Ratbat.
I wonder what his platform was.
I don't know. I'd have to read those comics. But here he's a cool version based on the Scourge mold. You can maybe kind of tell from the wingy things, it turns into a flying spaceship thing. But it's got a really cool, that gold little sash on him. Looks kind of like a face. His head turned out awesome. A lot like Ratbat, the toy. Really freaking cool. Big fan. Senator Ratbat. Who knew?
One guy that I didn't really think of until like later on, was Lord Grasp. I just recently talked about him. This kind of combination of many parts. But he's a lord apparently. I tried to see what he was a lord of. They don't really talk about it at all. Looking at Pixel Dan's book of characters, all they basically say was, yes, this was released in a 3-pack with Terror and Plasmar, and it was a character that was going to be released if Moti continued, and it was going to recycle everything that they already had, So basically every part was going to be a recycled part. All 3 of those characters were basically just recycled parts characters, and that's all they talk about. That's all the lore of it that they have. Lord Grasp.
Nice. I realized I forgot to throw that one. That's fine. So I really only have one more, but it's 3. So maybe, how many you got left? 3?
I got 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'll just
5.
do one. Oh my god, I'll just do one at a time.
Okay.
Blast Room, you knew it was coming. This is the RED King Starscream, Coronation Starscream.
Oh yeah, classic.
His crown fell off somewhere. I'll have to go find that. But that's one.
Of course, we have Princess of Power She-Ra. Of course, she's known usually as Princess Adora, but I have her in the She-Ra form here. Of course, we got the Mattel Creations one with the translucent hair, and of course the Funko one, which always looks great as well. The little stand. Little She-Ra. 40th anniversary, She-Ra. So yeah, that looks great.
I just realized I have another one sitting on my desk. I had to look it up. I don't follow the cartoon or the toy line or anything. Crystar, the saga of Crystar.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I got Crystar. He hangs out on my desk all day. Turns out he's one of the twin princes of Crystallium. He's the leader of the Crystal Warriors order. So he's a prince, Crystar. And you obviously had to get him because it's a different toy line. It's but then also translucent. So
yeah, the translucent's awesome.
Yeah, Crystar. And I see the figures, the vintage ones, but man, they're hard to find. They're expensive, and
Sure.
the color changes on a lot of them. They're just hard to. So I'm like, this is the best version of Crystar I'll ever have. So I'll just get that one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
One guy I didn't even think about until I was like looking up stuff again was I was like, well, Hordak's not really royalty, you know, he's not anything
Just a thug.
except when he's in Masterverse. That's right,
Mm.
it's Emperor Hordak that they
Ah.
came out with for Revolution, and he is voiced by David Keith
David.
David, not David Keith, the other guy, Keith David. But yeah, but he's got this awesome staff.
Oh
and stuff,
man,
too.
that's cool.
But the soft goods and hooded stuff. But he usually is up by motherboard. You can't really see in the shot. It's over that way. Because that whole thing was with he basically created motherboard, and then I have all the other cult members with him as well. Triclops and Trapjaw and the mechanical Skeletor, Mecha Skeletor. But yeah, Emperor Hordak from Revolution Masterverse.
Love it. I got this Christmas present from Tiffany. It's a Super 7 Ultimates. He's labeled as King Starscream, but we know what's about to happen. It's neat seeing just an all grayed out, about to be exploded T2 version.
Right.
Boy, that head. Oof.
Ugh, yeah. Megatron.
Exactly.
Actually, got technically Galvatron.
Galvatron, but he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. Continuing on with Emperors, we got Emperor Ming from NECA's Flash Gordon. There he is, looking all Ming-like with his flowing soft goods capes. He even has like a toe articulation, which I don't know why he would need that as an emperor, but you get it. He has it, so
good to know.
Yeah, doesn't really look like Max on Sido, I guess, but this is more from the comic serial than from the movie, I guess. Emperor Ming, the Merciless.
The best version of Coronation Starscream I got. This is from the Takara release recently, the Dramatic Capture series, with all the best paint, all the best everything. We got Coronation Starscream.
Oh yeah, great.
Looking amazing. Turned out so good. The King.
It's good to be the king. Speaking of another king that was really featured in Masterverse Revolution as well, we have King Keldor. That's right. He even has a little crown that you can take off. Voiced by William Shatner in the movie, in the series there. But yeah, he just pops up. He's like, oh yeah, I'm King Randor's brother. After King Randor dies in the series, spoiler alert. He's like, He-Man's like, oh, I don't want to be king. Oh, your brother just happened to show up right now. I guess I'll be king. But yeah. Masterverse Revolution King Keldor with his flowing cape. But yeah, you can pop off the crown as well too.
I actually do have one more here. It's a phone in. It's we got Tad sent me a picture of one that I knew he had. Okay. So I'll show that off now. We got Bernie Sanders.
The Sandman.
The Sandman. What a silly, ridiculous figure, but that's amazing.
No mittens, though.
Yeah, he's standing up on this one. This was pre-mittens.
Okay. Pre-mittens.
Bernie. Okay, I'm done.
All right, I got 3 more here. Of course, another king wouldn't be Motu without King Hiss. That's why we got 3 versions of him here. We got the vintage one, and then all this stuff pops off, and you can be a snake.
Weird.
We got the Funko one, which looks great as well. Great colors on that one. Funko always doing a great job with their Motu stuff, making it look just like the vintage. And of course, the weird one, we get the CGI Sullivan Kids Show He-Man Master Universe with some action features. This tongue coming out as well too. And basically in the show, he was just like 1,000 snakes that like combined into one big snake. That was like the whole thing. So that's why he became King Hiss. He didn't really talk. He was more just like as this kind of kaiju of a thing, but some articulation on around him and stuff. But yeah, just a bunch of snakes. He's just like
Neat.
thousands of snakes, which is just crazy. The
Interesting
vintage
color scheme too.
Yeah, the vintage one you can kind of just pop off his. Yeah. Oh no, there's a snake.
That's so weird. His
Yeah.
snake form is so.
Oh no, there's another
looking.
snake. And then you just pop this apart. Oh no, more snakes. Oh, he's just a big snake.
King of the
Yeah.
snakes.
King of the snakes. King Hiss. And then of course we have Prince Adam. Wouldn't be Motu without Prince Adam. We got a couple here. We got the vintage Prince Adam here with his little felt cloak on, I guess, shirt, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, we had the CGI one, which made him as a little kid, which makes more sense. They kind of did that in 2000X as well. But they did the little Prince Adam as that, which it makes it more sense. Like when he gets the power, he becomes huge, instead of like he's already yoked out here as Prince Adam. And so he's like, this makes more sense. It's like this becomes, this bigger figure. And of course, finish it out with King Randor. We got a few versions of him here. We got the Funko one, which looks great as well with that metallic crown. Funko always doing a great job with that. And a couple origin figures. Of course, the Burger King himself. King Randor, Whopper. And then this is kind of more of a 2000X version of him with this like bionic leg and the younger. He still has a crown, and cape, but just kind of the when he was like a warrior king more so than just the eating Whoppers in front of the TV king, But yeah, that's pretty much all of. There's a lot of kings, and I don't have a Rat King. I would love to get one of those for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I feel like Sectors has. There's like a prince. I think there's like a prince. I haven't even opened him yet. The prince something. Like there's royalty in that as well.
Tons Jerry's a King Lawler.
Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, I don't have any wrestlers, other than to show off for that. I guess I have that high chieftain guy. I was like, it's like could grab him, but yeah, I would love a Jerry the King, or even like any of the King of the Ring figures. They technically like Macho King, when he won the King of the Ring, he changed his name to the Macho King, and then like had a scepter and everything, which was pretty awesome.
So if you had to put up one to vote,
who would I vote for?
Who would you put up? Who would you run? I'm gonna run King Starscream here.
I figured that maybe
because he's so good. Who are you gonna put? And then we'll make people vote in the chat or something. No, take your time. It's live. It's fine.
I almost want to go with Godzilla, but I feel like
that's good.
Or even this King He-Man is pretty cool. So, something that I feel like either King Grayskull or King He-Man, probably this King He-Man, just because it's basically combining King Randor and Prince Adam. Now this is his final form, I guess, of ruling. And he looks cool. Like it's something you don't really see too often. There's not a lot of King He-Man figures out there. They just haven't really made a lot of them. The classics made one, but that's about it. Like there's nothing in vintage or 2000X really, or not even Masterverse or Origins right now. So to me, King He-Man is probably the best looking for to being a ruler of Eternia, I guess, and ruling not only with the political power, but he also has all the power as He-Man. Like he has all of that.
Well, We know Starscream's been wanting to rule for a millennia, so he finally gets his chance. So anyway, get your votes in the chat, in the comments, wherever you hear this. Let us know who you vote for. King Starscream or King He-Man.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a quick little break. We're going to tell you about our podcast network, the PFPN, home of many awesome, amazing podcasts. You should go check it out, and this lady is going to tell you how to do that.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we are back, and now it's time for Elgin to take us on a store tour.
All right, today's store is called Their Action Figures at 61 Green Tree Drive in Dover, Delaware. That's just a short 16 hours and 49 minutes from Ottumwa.
Oh,
But if you're already on the East Coast, it's just an hour and 54 minutes from Baltimore and 2 hours and 2 minutes from Washington, D.C. It has a bunch of Transformers, Lego, Funko Pop, Marvel DC, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, comics, and much, much more. But did you know that the city of Dover is laid out with 3 public squares, with the Green becoming the historic Central Square, where the Declaration of Independence was read aloud on July 29th, 1776. And be sure to read aloud the signs on your way to Their Action Figures at 61 Green Tree Drive in Dover, Delaware.
Awesome. Well, before we go today, I just want to remind everyone, if you want to help support the podcast, there's lots of easy ways to do that. One, tell a friend. Just check out this podcast, or leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Easy. You got fingers. You can do that. But one of the best ways Elgin talked about at the beginning of the show, go to enlistinthecore.com. That's corps.com. Exactly. Enlist in the Core, that's basically our Patreon page. You get lots of really cool things there for just penny donations a month. Monthly little bit of quiche. And not to bring it back to food. Trying not to do that. But yeah, you get lots of really cool things for your quiche, like bonus episodes, shout outs on the show, early access to videos, and you get to be in a chat with Elgin and I and all the other core members. Lots of fun. So check it out. If you're more of a YouTube person, down below there's a join button. Same thing, same perks and prices. You get some other cool things. Check it out and help support the show. That would be amazing. But like 5 stars, that's close. It doesn't count. We need it on Apple Podcasts.
Right. Appreciate it.
But yes, try harder. We got but like we said, one of the perks is shout outs on the show. We're going to do that now. Our awesome, amazing core members, Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Alex LaForest, Bill Fisher, he's a comedian, Colin Bunn, Chris DeMonico, and Mike Ward. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it and love chatting with you every day and seeing what toys you're picking up. And it's a good time. Definitely. Really appreciate it. Well, all right. I guess we got to go fill out our ballots. Yep. And choose the fate of the nation of plastic toys. Exactly. I don't know. I just want some country fried steak. All right, let's get out. Thanks everybody for watching and listening. Thanks so much. Keep being awesome. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.